Hey, welcome, my friends. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if this is your first time, you're highly welcome. So, this is the market focus analysis for SignalNet. We do this every week, and a lot of insight is provided. So, if this is the first time you're coming across this video, welcome. You're going to get tremendous value from it. So, let's dive right into it. So, last week was crazy. In fact, it was a money making week. With on Wednesday we having the FOMC statement coming out with in the US they increased their interest rate from 5.25 basic points to 550, which rallied the market. Then on Thursday we had for the euro they also increased their rate from 4 basic points to 4.25. So these two moves caused tremendous rally in the market. Let me look for the euro USD pair and put it on daily. Then I'll show you how the market moved in between those 2 days. So this is the 1 hour candlestick. So we have a buy here. From year to year it's 1 day. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see how it played out. You can detach this so that we can zoom in. So this was 1 day. This was Friday. From year to year Thursday. From year to year Wednesday. So on Wednesday when that report came out, the market actually rallied up. This was the move on hourly charts. This buy. Then while on Thursday when the market information came out, this was the move all the way down. Now on Thursday the sell was more tremendous because we had multiple news against the euro, and I'll show you how that's in the news. Now look at this. Now this increase in interest rate was not good for the euro. It was not a good report for the euro. That happened around 1.15 p.m. while just 15 minutes after 1:30 p.m. GMT plus one time, we had multiple good reports that were better than expected for the USD. The advanced GDP came out, the unemployment claims. Unemployment claims came out, and we had less people with claiming unemployed than they expected. They were expecting more people to be unemployed. We had a lesser report. The GDP, they were expecting a lesser value, but we had a much higher value. So we had multiple good reports that came out that were better than expected, and we had several others. So that caused a major crash, as we can see on Thursday in the markets. So that being said, let's look at the bigger time frame and what we can expect in the coming week. So this is like the bigger time frame Euro USD pair. This is a daily time frame. So I used Fibonacci. I drew from this low to the high, and so far we can see it has trended down to the 61.8 level, just right about here. So this will happen. On Thursday it bounced off the 50. Then on Wednesday it bounced off the 50 and was going up. Then on Thursday it crashed right down to the 61. Now since it's at 61, we still have a chance that the market could actually rally all the way up. Yes, it's kind of really past it considerably, but we still have a chance that it could rally all the way up. However, I'm not sure about that. The reason is this: looking at the pound USD, which is a pair that both of them kind of moving similar together. The pound USD kind of on its own, is looking at it on a second thought. It's about the same thing. It's actually about the same thing. So they're both still around the 61. So we could actually still have a rally all the way up. But like I said, I am not so convinced about that. And part of what is aiding that thought is because of what's happening in even the larger time frame, which is on the monthly chart. So if we look at on the monthly chart, you'll see that we have the larger time trend was down. I drew Fibonacci from up to down. And this pullback we have had so far is actually around the 61.8 level, meaning the expectation would have been on the monthly chart all the way down. Yes, this month it actually hit the 61 and pulled above it, but we can see that the month seems to be ending quite close back to the 61.8 level, meaning we will have the month of August just open and decline all the way. So that's something I'm going to be looking out for. However, we could still have it go up. However, we'll see how that plays out. But my bias, I'm still thinking, because what I was thinking was that if this month ended, all the way up like a buy, that means aggressively broke the level, meaning we'll have momentum and we can expect that in the subsequent months it keeps pushing higher. But since it hit it and pulled, this month is now ending like it has pulled right back to just about where it started. I think we may just have a doji situation and it turns around downward. That's why in the short term, if we go to the daily time frame, I'm not so convinced that we could have a move that will turn around all the way up. I'm not so convinced. I'm thinking that we could have it come all the way down and continue downward. But we'll see how that plays around. Not to get ahead of ourselves. The current trend right now, even though it's at 61, but the current trend right now is still more of bearish. Although with this kind of move, it's looking sideways. So now if you're going to trade it in the coming week, this is what you should do. This is how you can go about it. Now you jump, if we go to the 4 hours time frame, you can see yes, on Friday, on Thursday, it broke a lower level. That's on the daily, is pound USD. In fact, GU and pound kind of on daily is kind of the same. Let me show you on the Euro USD. That's my Euro USD. Okay, so if you notice, it's kind of like the same for the two of them. You get, it's kind of like the same. Just that for the euro has pulled lower at the 61.8 level than the pound USD. So the trend is kind of downward. However, I would say that if you're going to take a trade, go to H4. You want to see a move like this, because what has happened so far is this. We have not so far had a clear pattern for downward trend. So I would say if you're going to take a trade on the Euro USD, I think you should probably wait. Either you see a move like this, whereby the market comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up, pulls back again. So that pullback, before you start taking any buy trades, you want to see a clear market structure of like pull down, up, and break this level before you think about taking buys on this scenario. Or if we're going to take sell trades, you want to at least see that the market comes down and breaks this level. Yeah, and breaks that level, has a pullback, before you start thinking about taking sales, because for now it kind of generally favors more the downward trend on the euro. It's not so much like that on the pound USD. On the pound USD, you want to see a clearer pattern because it's as if it's consolidating here. On the pound USD, you want to see a situation on the H4 whereby it actually breaks this level, pulls back, comes down, pulls back again before you start selling. So you want to see that kind of structure, just like what you have here. Down, up, down, up, down, up, then you sell. You understand? That's your moment to sell. Okay, so that's my 50 cents for the week. If it give you value, please like and subscribe and share with friends. Thanks for watching. See you next week.